guys, it's Brian here, Stogie Review, IPCPR 2018. We're here with Carson of
Serino
Cigars. Yes,
Yep.
and we're talking about what's new here at IPCPR. What can you tell us about the Wayfarer here?
So the Wayfarer blend, we came out at the last show. We pre-released it at the last show. It didn't ship till September, October of last year. The Wayfarer line was my first blend with the family, and it is an Ecuadorian Corojo 99 blend from the La Corona factory in Esteli, Nicaragua, blended by myself and Luis Gonzalez Alamon. And kind of a little bit background, I came up with Wayfarer because it was based on a backpacking trip I took in Iceland with my girlfriend. We went over to Iceland. I brought no cigars for the trip. It was a 3-week journey, and when I got over there, I started smoking a lot of Cuban-based brands, which I've smoked Cubans before, but it was the first time I really got immersed in that style of blends, and spent 3 weeks pretty much smoking them nonstop. And we named it Wayfarer because that's a traveler. And when I came back to the States, I went to Nicaragua and started working on something similar, but I wanted to make a Cuban-style blend with a Nicaraguan flair. And it's been doing really well for us. Got into a good amount of shops, have gotten great feedback, and it's probably one of our better selling blends right now. The price point is $7 to $9, and they're all in classic Cuban sizes, Coronas, Dahlia, and even our Toro is a 109, a Conde 109 shape, which is a old school Cuban mold, which is like a blunted Bellicoso. So yeah, that's a little bit about Wayfarer, and I have a new line as well that we're working on. These gentlemen are smoking the pre-release version right now, and it's called Taino, which the Taino Indians were the first ever historically recorded tribe of Indians that cultivated and consumed tobacco, and they were prominent in Hispaniola, which was Dominican and Haiti in the 1400s, 1300s, and before then, and Cuba and Puerto Rico. And the reason I chose that name is after falling in the rabbit hole of reading a lot about tobacco and the origins, I really like their take on what tobacco is. It's sacred to them. They worshipped it. The name Cohiba and Behique comes from the Taino Indians. And they had two styles of smokes. They had mild, everyday cigars, which is what I'm going for here. A mild, complex, laid back, something you smoke with family and friends, but I want the complexity to be there as well and smoke like a premium cigar. And then the other blend down the line, I want to come out with a very strong powerhouse, like a broadleaf cigar, because, like I said, there are two types of tobacco. One easygoing, and the other one is for ritualistic and entheogenic purposes, kind of pretty much to use in their rituals and worshiping. So, and that was all very strong tobacco. And the main thing with me, it's hard to document a culture and not feel like you're ripping it off or paying a bad tribute to it. So everything with the bands, the names, the boxes, I'm trying to stay as authentic as possible with the way I design the packaging, which you'll see I'll start pressing out, and the logos, and it's very logo-centric, but I feel I did a very good job after researching what I think documents their culture.
Now, what was the name of that second one?
It's probably it's going to be under Taino with a different band.
Taino with a different band, okay.
Yeah, and the reason I used a bird was it represents in their culture power and grace. And the first cigar is supposed to be grace, and the next one's supposed to be power. And that's, I don't have it here for you to see now, but you'll see on the bands.
It's coming. How soon do you expect that to maybe ship?
Well, working on the blend now. Bands boxes are in production. Probably won't ship for another 3 to 4 months. End of the year is what I'm shooting for.
Okay.
It's going to be in the $8 to $10 price point, maybe $11, depending on how packaging works out. And it's going to be packaged in 10-count boxes.
So how about the Wayfarer here? How soon does that ship out? Is that shipping now?
Oh, that's shipped. That's out.
Oh, that is out.
That came out last year. That came out at the very end of last year, November, December. So yeah, so it's been on the market for about seven months now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So you can find this right now, and look out for that Taino.
Yep.
thanks so much for taking a few minutes to talk to us and for the little preview of what's to come. Really
Absolutely.
appreciate it.
Definitely, guys.